What's new is new. Back with another pick here today. Yesterday went well. We only picked one game yesterday. Picked the Wizards, and they ended up blowing the hell out of the Pacers. I ended up just turning off the game at some point. It was like mid third quarter. I just turned it off because yeah, man, it was another blowout. Eastern Conference, man. All they got is blowout so far. That's it is what it is. Yeah, I'm hoping that more of the Eastern Conference games in the playoffs are more competitive and good games. The only game that I'm trying to see a blowout in, honestly, is the Knicks versus Hawks. I'm trying to see the Knicks blow the hell out of the Hawks. But other than that, I want a bunch of good games because I like playoff basketball, and playoff basketball hits so much harder when the games are going down to the wire. But with today, we got another winner go home game. This is the second one. We got the Memphis Grizzlies going to Golden State to take on the Warriors. Game will be played in San Francisco. So yeah, man, this is a real tough one. I can't lie. This is a great matchup. I really think either of these teams can win it. Obviously, the Warriors are going to be favored. They're minus 4.5, and that's of course due to having that man Steph Curry, man. MVP caliber season from him. But you look at the Grizzlies on the other hand. They won a close one versus Spurs. They edged that one out, and Jonas Valanciunas, he was an absolute beast in that game, man. He had 20 rebounds, I believe. Just absolutely crazy. Ja Morant was pretty good, too. Dylan Brooks was very good. His defense was amazing, and he was even scoring. And he's not really, he can sometimes, but, his calling card is defense. But he was able to, score. I believe he had like 23 points. So, all around, great team effort. And this is the case of what you got, man. I think, honestly, the Grizzlies are a better overall team. But I definitely think the Warriors have the best player by far on the court. You know what I'm saying? I think Steph Curry is miles above, anyone else in this game. So it's, this is a tough pick. I can honestly see why you'd pick either of the teams here. Let's first cover the injuries. Not much here for the Warriors. We got Klay Thompson out for the year still. Damian Lee says he's a game time decision. And then is his name Damian Lee? Yeah, it is Damian Lee. And then Kelly Oubre is still out with a wrist injury. So, yeah, man, this is tough. The Warriors are favored minus 4.5. I could see why you picked the Grizzlies here, but I'm going with the Warriors. It's a one game winner go home situation, and I just can't pick against Steph Curry in this situation, man. That's really what it is. I could see me being wrong on this. I could see the Grizzlies actually coming out here and win. Or I could see them coming out here and covering, and it being a very close game. So with that being said, I'm going to buy a point, make it minus 3.5, and that's going to be my pick. I think the thing to watch out here is definitely Jonas Valanciunas. I don't really think the Warriors have a guy that can really shut him down, on the boards. So it's going to be tough, man. I definitely could see this being close. But I just think Curry, he's got to go off in this game, man. I just don't see how he's going to let the Warriors go home in this situation. I think he's going to come through today and have a really big game and, propel them to the, playoffs. And, we'll see if they can put up a fight against the Jazz. I think that could be a good series there. But first, they got to actually get there. And the Grizzlies are no, pushover. They're going to come out to win. They were here in this situation last year, and they went home. So they want to avenge that. And it's honestly tough to pick against them here, man. It really is. I would love to pick the Grizzlies. It's just they're playing Steph Curry, man. I'm not picking against Steph Curry in this situation. Simple as that. Should be a really good game. We'll see if, Dylan Brooks can, shut down Steph. I mean, I don't think really anyone can shut down Steph, really, if he's really on. But Dylan Brooks is definitely doing a good job on him in the last game that these two teams played where the Warriors won. But I'm not really taking that into account. This is win or go home. You could say, there is a revenge factor for the Grizzlies. But, bro, you telling me the Warriors don't want to win this game? You telling me they don't have the motivation to win this game after losing to the Lakers by, 3 points? And that's another thing. It's like you just seen this Warriors team go head-to-head, go toe-to-toe with, defending, NBA champions. And even though they're not in full, their best form yet, still, they went toe-to-toe with them, and they only lost by possession. So I think the Warriors should be able to get a win here. think Steph Curry should have a big game. Hoping that he does. I'm gonna buy a point, like I said, make it minus 3.5 for the Golden State Warriors. We'll see what happens. Should be a good one.